Hello, it's Alex from Video Mall. I'm going to be doing a kind of review and I'm going to mention a bit of Fast and Furious in this video. That's the sort of reason for this title, because it's mentioning Fast and Furious and plus it's to do with cars and yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is obviously Fast and Furious is not a game. It is actually possible for you actually to play it. If I can get a link for it, I'll give you the link, but there is actually a game for Fast and Furious, the new one. It's only on iPod, so obviously it's an app. Looks pretty good, so I haven't played it myself, so check it out. I'll put a link in the thing. Yeah, so that's sort of the reason to do it, because it's all to do with cars, and I'm just going to be going through a few things on this game. The good points and all that. Bad points, obviously, because it is a review. So here we are. This is basically just a normal race what I've just chosen here. It gives you all the other times of other people's, as you can see, total time. I'm going to skip straight to the race. As you can see, this is pretty much loading for a long time. So here you go, I've skipped straight to the race. Nice start up screen. Good graphics this game has. It's got really nice visuals, you can see, like all the menus, like the dials, the times of the races. It all shakes when you're going along, which gives it a real good sense of realism. As you can see, as I said, the graphics are really nice on the cars. It does, as you can see, the driving, I don't know, you can't really. You need to be playing this game to sort of figure it out, but as you can see, the driving and the steering's a little bit like clunky in a way, so you have to get your head around that first, and then you're pretty much there. As you can see, there's a nice amount of views. You can do helmet view, which is pretty cool. There's an achievement for that if you do a whole event in your helmet. Yeah, just hit the wall. That's a nice sort of visual. Sends you all black and white. It's meant to be giving you like the most realism you can get as a driver. Yeah, the feel of what a driver would get, basically. I think it's done this pretty well, to be honest. The whole shaking thing and the dirt on the screen, and I think it's done pretty well. There's a slight down on this game. I like, to be honest, for me, I like getting addicted to games a little bit, because then, you know, like, oh, it's like, oh, I'm going on my Xbox now, guess what I'm gonna play, sort of thing. Go straight on it, start playing, getting really far. This game, I don't know what it's about, but it's like, it hasn't got that hook for you to stay and play on it for a long time. It has got a really nice things, like the driver XP is pretty good. You can, like, so obviously if you're skilled, it isn't all about getting first place. It's like the driver XP obviously unlocks other cars and stuff like that. This game has got a lot of cars in it, way more than Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit was quite limited, to be honest, unless you bought the packs for it. Was pretty limited. This game sort of gives a sense of doing up cars as well, and it's got drifting in it, as I'll show at the end of the video, which is really good. It sort of gives you a sense that they've mixed Shift with, like, I don't know, an earlier one like Underground in a way. Obviously Underground had so many ways to customise cars, and that was like one of the best games on PS2. I basically played it all the time, but that's what they've done, because that was a sort of, well, that's what I found a bit boring on the last one. I traded in the last one because I got bored of it, because all it was just going around a track. It's like so much improved, so much realism, so much more, like, you can actually play with it, if you know what I mean. Like, it isn't restricted, it's less restricted, this game. That's what I like about it as well. As you can see, like on the map thing, another way to get XP is by getting the corners perfect. See, if you see on the map, the ticked ones are the ones I've got perfect. It gives you more XP. You get 250 XP if you get all the corners perfected. Yeah, and as you can see, I've got 100% best line, so where all the green line is and where you're braking and all that, if you basically copy that, you get XP for that as well, which is pretty cool. On first place, this game can be hard, like as you see before I started this race. In the menus, I haven't got first in all of them. There you go, I've got first there, which is pretty good. Ending of the race is pretty nice with all the visuals of the car. you get 10,000. Obviously the prices go up as you get higher in the game and stuff, and I'm compared to other people. Anyway, let's get straight onto a bit of drifting here. This is what people really missed out on, like all the other Need for Speeds, and like there's not many games that offer drifting anymore. So I was really happy to see this was in it. I'm not brilliant at drifting, but just a little bit of gameplay here. I've done a little bit better in the past, but as you can see, it's really nice. You're always compared against other people, which is I like it, but it's sort of a downside for me because it can create arguments sometimes, I feel. But yeah, I give this game about a 7 out of 10. I really think it's good. Yeah, and if you're going to watch Fast and Furious, stay till the end because there's a really good scene. And basically, thanks for watching.